What's going on, and welcome back to another tips and tricks of the trade. And in this video we are going to be continuing the sub-series to our series of folding and packing articles of clothing for various types of travel. Granted, yes, this is a little bit more focused towards military personnel and service members who are going to be traveling for various types of training rotations and or deployments. However, this does work for pretty much everybody depending on the clothes that you're taking out with you. It does work for civilians, military, law enforcement personnel, and any type of vacation, unofficial or official travel that you may be doing. So with that, if you do have uniforms as a part of your packing list, so to speak, or everything that you got to take on travel, this is essentially the video on how to roll both your top and your bottoms together so that way they're in one nice and neat package. You can throw all your patches and everything on here, rank and so on and so forth. It doesn't matter, but this is essentially just how you roll everything together so that's nice and neat. Now, for all the service members and all that, please don't crucify me. This is just a set of uniforms that I can't really wear in garrison anymore because they're worn and torn and all that stuff in certain areas. So I essentially cut the ranks off, left the name tapes on, whatever. And this is primarily just for medical training when we're dealing with like moulage and Hollywood blood and all that other type of stuff. So that way, if it gets blood or moulage or whatever on it, I can just throw it away. It's not the end of the world, and I don't have to worry about damaging or ruining a really nice new garrison uniform. So with that, it is what it is. We're gonna jump right into this and talk about how to essentially roll these up for travel. So with that, when it comes to setting these guys up, all you're going to be doing is nice and neatly folding your top and bottom together. I run the end tapes on all of my stuff, both tops and bottoms, just to help make sure that my stuff doesn't get lost. But you're just going to fold everything nice and neat. Try and get like those starched creases in your pants just from them being folded up like this. But one half goes over the other. You create your 45 degree, just like the other uniform stuff that we've been working through. Now, when it comes specifically to your military pants or service uniform pants or bottoms, one thing that really helps when it comes to putting these together and like rolling everything up nice and neat is try and get your pockets, touching each other, as well as creating that 90 degrees. So like the other videos with pants involved, you have your 45 degree fold, and then you have your 90 degree mark, so to speak, for the pants, so that way everything is where they need to be. In addition to that, when it comes to the pants in a uniform in general, you want to make sure that this folds all the way over and you have a little bit of excess on the bottom here, so then that way when you roll everything together, it's nice and neat and has a nice tidy form factor, and you have enough leg or pant leg to wrap over everything. If you don't have enough, you're going to run into some issues where it's not going to fully essentially close itself or close in on itself. And then I'll talk about some stuff with the leg openings at the end when it comes to boot blousing bands and all that stuff. But essentially, like I said, 45 degrees, 90 degrees. Take your blouse, you're going to throw that right in the middle. The collar is flush in line with your waistline, and then you are just folding over the uniform into thirds like so, more or less. And then from here you should have that nice neat form factor. And then there's two ways you can do this when it comes to the legs. You can fold it over just like that, or you can roll it. I kind of prefer rolling it when it comes down to it, just because it gives you a little bit more traction, especially when you're getting everything up towards the top and trying to keep things nice and tight and neat with that roll. So once we get to here, nice and tight, roll this all the way up. You want this to try and be as tight and as narrow as possible, so that way that pant leg can wrap all the way over and down the uniform roll itself. So with that, once you get to this point, We're just throwing our hand down into the pant, and then it may take some, you know, extra effort, but you're just gonna roll or pull that pant leg over everything and then drag it all the way down to the bottom. Now, as I do this, I'll talk about some of the other things, because this is definitely one of the more forced parts to this. The tighter you get the roll, I mean, the easier it is to pull the pant leg over, but these are a little stiff because they've been just sitting like this for a couple of months now. But if you're running blousing bands in the cuff of the leg or in the opening of the leg, right at that ankle, there should be enough elasticity in those bands to still do all of this, so you don't have to worry about it breaking or anything like that. For those that, you know, decide to go into the pant leg and that blousing like nylon strap that just sits in here from the factory, if you cut that out and replace it with those elastic blousing bands, you absolutely can still do this. These actually previously were like that. You can see where I cut out that nylon, you know, ribbon that sits in there and comes out right here. And essentially what ends up happening is you cut that all the way out, or you cut the stitching right here, and then before you pull it out, you tie your blousing band to that nylon ribbon, and then you pull that nylon ribbon all the way out while also simultaneously dragging that blousing band all the way through, and then you pull it through the opposite opening, or I guess you could say just nylon stitched grommet right there. And then you clasp those together, pinch them together with multi-tool, so that way they lock into place, and then you have a little bit of a blousing band right there. And then essentially your boots are just bloused for the lifetime that they will be in service. So yeah, the point is if you're deciding, or if you decide to, you know, replace those bands or the nylon blousing tie off thing or whatever with those blousing bands, you can still do this. It's not an issue at all. All right, so essentially we kind of got it as good as it's gonna get. You could definitely pull a little bit more, but we'll just leave it as is. But essentially, once you get that leg wrapped all the way around the uniform, this is what it's gonna look like. Nice and neat and ready to just throw inside of whatever bag or ruck or whatever that you're gonna be throwing this in. So with that, if you guys have any questions when it comes to Ranger rolling your uniforms, this is essentially how you do it. If you got questions, leave a comment. We'll help you out in any way that we can. And with that, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.